Outlandos d'Amour is the debut album released by the Police. Originally going to be titled Police Brutality. Wow. It was named Outlandos d'Amour based on the romantic implications of the track Roxanne. Outlandos d'Amour loosely means Commandos of Love. Miles Copeland, the manager of the Police and brother of their drummer Stuart Copeland, heard the album and didn't want to release it. It was only after he heard Roxanne that he decided to release the album. It was released to mixed reviews. Most were positive, but there were quite a few negative as well. What's my opinion of it? Let's find out. We start off with the track Next to You. The introduction to the Police's recording career starts off with quite possibly the punkiest number in their catalog. An amazing opener, it shows that even in the band's infancy, they were a tight unit. The punkiness of the guitar riff and drums give the track its edge, while Sting weaves in and out on his bass. Fantastic song. Next, we have the track So Lonely. The Police's foray into reggae, which they would explore immensely throughout the rest of their recording career. Sting's bass is front and center with his notes holding the song together. A super emotional vocal from Sting, it's a great ballad that kind of hints where they would go later on. The energy and urgency in the chorus makes the song one of their catchiest ever. Next, we have the track Roxanne. Everyone knows Roxanne. We've all sang it at one point in our life. It's got a strange guitar riff that borders on reggae. The sudden pause at the end of every line is super innovative. Stuart Copeland really gets to show his drumming prowess. Not only can he switch tempos on a dime, but he really shows that he is the Police's secret weapon. Next, we have the track Hole in My Life. With the rhythm section boogieing down at a slow tempo that makes you want to move, the drum licks are amazing. This would be an easy rhythm to mess up, but Stewart makes it through unscathed like he always does. The middle eight has got a Beatlesy sound in the harmony. A piano plays some high notes toward the end of the track, giving it some ambience. An amazing track. Next, we have the track Peanuts. Co-written with Stuart Copeland, the rhythm section takes command again with some head-nodding beats. Andy Summers plays some muted guitar, which helps the track really breathe. His solo is really good as well. The chorus is super catchy. The lyrics are a bit strange, but the track is really, really good. Next, we have the track Can't Stand Losing You, another one of the Police's classic radio songs. A reggae groove starts the track up while Sting weaves a tale of losing a girl he really digs. He has a lot of conviction in the vocals, which shows the volatility of the track. It also talks about suicide, which got the song in hot water, not only over the vocals, but the cover of the single that has Stuart Copeland with the noose around his neck standing on a block of ice. A controversial but amazing song. Next, we have the track Truth Hits Everybody. Another one of their punky tracks, the guitar plays a really cool riff. Stewart accents the verses and drums with some different drum runs that are always changing but always innovative. There is what sounds like a bell in the background in the middle of the track. One of Sting's best vocals on the album, this is a super solid track. Next, we have the track Born in the 50s, a really cheesy love letter to Sting's childhood in the 50s. Not as serious as the rest of the album, but a really groovy song with an earworm of a chorus. Solid track. Next, we have the track Be My Girl Sally. Co-written with guitarist Andy Summers, we start off with a muted, clean guitar intro. It's a strange song with the spoken word by Andy about a third of the way through the track, while he plays sparse piano notes. Pretty much the song's about a blow-up doll. Not much else to say. It's a pretty fun track, with Be My Girl repeated about 40 times throughout the song. If you can get past that, it's really good. Finally, we have the track Masako Tanga. Sting's bass conquers the closer. His vocals are buried in the mix, so it's really hard to understand what he's saying. A super strange song, the musicianship has a jam feel to it, like they just walked into a room and improvised and just played off each other for a bit. Solid, but a weird way to close an album. Outlandos d'Amour really is an amazing album. It is my favorite Police album because the energy on the record is infectious. It sweeps you up and makes you realize This early in their career that the Police really could rock. Their early tracks are more in your face, and that's why I love it. The urgency gives a frenetic feel that a lot of bands are unable to duplicate nowadays. They would start slowing down and get more mainstream on their next album, Regatta de Blanc, but this album to me is their best. Even if you have a passing admiration for the Police, this album will win you over.